Hello everyone. So this video would cover past 10 years question paper of the poem When You're Old, and this will be a on short quick session which will be line on line, and not much detailed explanation will be involved in this. If you require detailed explanation, you can check on to the playlist. So without delaying further, let's get started. Speaker loved the dash of his beloved's changing face in When You're Old. So the speaker loved the sorrows of the changing face. According to the speaker, but one man loved the dash of his beloved in When You're Old. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you. So you can observe that most of the questions here are directly considered from the poem. So if you know the poem well, you can well answer the questions. In When You're Old, the word book refers to the book of poems. The poet in When You're Old wants his beloved to read a book of poems. So answer in a sentence. Where, according to the speaker, did love hide its face in When You're Old? Amid a crowd of stars. What do the words glad grace refer to when you're old? Glad grace describes the happy, graceful moments, that is, valuing the woman for her physical beauty. Where had love hidden its face in When You're Old? So this is the most repetitive question. It's repeated over 5 times, I guess, and that's why I've highlighted it in red. Amid a crowd of stars. Pilgrim soul means the soul which is in the quest of true love. The soul which is in the quest of true love. To whom is the poem When You're Old addressed? A young lady with whom the speaker is deeply in love. What look did the women's eye have once in When You're Old? Soft look. See, it's from the line, dream of the soft look your eyes had once. Peter wants his beloved to do sitting by the fire in When You're Old. Remins her memories of the past, means remember her past moments. In the poem When You're Old, the speaker says, Dash loved his beloved's moment of grace. Many love the moments of glad grace, but one man loved the pilgrim soul in you. The speaker is addressing a young woman he has loved. The word glad grace suggests physical beauty. Love fled connotes the fleeing of her lover to the mountains. What does the phrase your changing face suggest? It suggests that when she grows old, her face would age. Her beauty, youth will fade away over time. Thank you everyone. So what I would like to say for this poem When You're Old, how can your approach be? See, mostly most of the lines are directly asked from the poem. So for poem, usually one of the strategies, if you know the poem well, much of the lines that are asked will be somewhat like a fill in the blank. If you just listen to the playlist again and again with pictorial representation, it adds to your remembrance. You just listen to the playlist of When You're Old, it will add to your remembrance of how the flow is going on, and you'll quite remember the poem, and half of your questions would be answered there. But when you have to answer in depth, you have to solve more and more questions so that you understand the context, what the poet is trying to say. So thank you everyone. That's it for this session. Meet you until the next session.